Hey y'all, Justin with Kayak Catfish. Well, today I've got my kayak pulled up on the shore and I'm gonna do some bank fishing for catfish. For whatever reason, I have just been in the mood to do some bank fishing lately. So I'm doing it out here again today. What I'm gonna be doing is casting my baits out into this creek channel. And I don't know if you can see here in the water or not. I don't know if the camera will pick it up. Water's fairly clear today. But you see all them shells right there? That's mussel shells. There's mussel bed here on this creek bank as it goes down out through there. And where I'm gonna have my baits out is up to 32, 35 feet deep at our current water level. So hopefully as fish work their way in and out of this creek or up here along this creek bank, we're gonna have baits out there waiting on them. Now, baits today, I'm just now getting them baited up here, getting ready to cast out. I got skipjack. We're gonna have two chunks here going out. I'm gonna have a head piece back here, and then we got a tail piece over there as well. So hopefully gonna get some cats today. I actually went out yesterday morning and did some catfishing, and the trip started out really well. I hadn't had baits out very long, had a rod go down. Oh, right here, guys, right here. I got a big rod going down. That's a nice takedown right there, man. That's a nice takedown, y'all. I hope I got that on camera there. I'm fishing off the bank here. I have my clickers on, but the reel's engaged. My hookup ratio is so bad if I just leave the reels disengaged with the clickers. This fish here loaded up that rod, got a nice takedown, and he's gonna be fish number one. I'm happy to have him. Hopefully he's not gonna get me wrapped in something. There is a lot of debris right here. Down trees and logs and stuff that seems to accumulate here when the water's up. Yeah, that's a nice blue. That's a nice blue kitty right there. On the bank, doing some bank fishing today, y'all. Let's get him on over here and land him. Get him away from them other logs. That's a good fish, man. Well, he's wound too, ain't he? That is a good fish. Well, he wants to go on the other side of the kayak over here, don't he? I got my kayak just pulled up here on the bank, and I put these rods in the rod holders. I got 4 rods out. Now he's come back over here. Let's get him on up on the bank over here. Nice, that is a great way to start out my trip, man. I am happy about this fish, y'all. All right, y'all, let me get him held up here, man. That's a dang nice fish, buddy. That's one of them old whopper size on the golly whopper rod right there from the bank, man. That's a dang fun time. Catching a big fish is always fun, but doing it on the first fish of the day, even better. All right. Well, let's let it go, get another bait out there and do it again. I'm gonna walk him out here a little bit. We'll see you, buddy. That's a dang, look at him come back. They always want to run back up on the shore for some reason. Boy, he's trying to take me out at the ankle right there. There he goes. He's taking the scenic route. All right, y'all. Awesome fish, man. That was a dang good time. I'm gonna get another bait out and see if we can get another one. So I got off to a great start on yesterday's trip, but unfortunately, that was it. That was my only action of the morning. I spent a few hours out there, got that one fish. So anyway, hopefully today goes better, but let's get these baits out there and find out. The old skipjack head, my favorite bait of all time. I'm gonna give it a toss out there. I gotta watch out for some trees back here. That's one thing about fishing on the bank. Let me walk down here a little bit maybe. That's one of the challenges of pulling your kayak up on the shore. You gotta dodge these tree limbs. All right. first bait going out. Another challenge here we're going to have today is this side of this creek bank as it goes down through there. Got all kinds of stumps on it. So if we do get bit, reeling these fish in, we're going to have to be a little bit careful and hopefully get lucky. Next bait is a chunk going out. I'm going to cast it just a little bit to the right of that head. I'm going to have these baits kind of fan casted out through here. Trying to stagger them not only distance-wise apart, but also different distances out through there as well. It's kind of a gradual decline on this creek bank, so I want to get fish, you know, that are coming in. Go around that rod. Coming in and out of this creek channel, and I also want to get fish that are coming up here along this creek bank too, that may be feeding on all these mussels and all that. I mean, there's just shells. When the water's down, we're up a few feet today, but when the water's down, like Winter Pool, you can see just huge amounts of shells all the way down through there. So it's definitely a feeding area. Next bait is a tail going out. I'm slowly but surely becoming a believer in the tail, y'all. It's happening. I've been catching some fish on them. Used to never like the dang things, but lately I've been getting some fish on them, so I'm gonna keep using them until the fish quit biting them. Last bait here is just another chunk. I cut the gut pocket out because Lord knows I'm gonna fling it out on the cast anyway. There we go. The last bait is out. We're fishing. Oh, right here, that rod's going down. That one's going down, buddy. That one's going down. All right, hooked up. That's on one of the body chunks. Man, he's a digging too. I've had baits out about, I don't know, 30 minutes or so, y'all. He's wanting to come at me here. All right, man, hooked up. I hope today don't go like yesterday morning's trip where it's one bite and done. At least yesterday's trip, if you're only going to get one fish, it might as well be a good one, right? At least that was the case. I don't know what this one's going to be like. We got some debris. I mentioned those stumps and stuff. This bank here is full of them, so let's see if we can. Yeah, he's up near the surface. We should be good. Oh, he's bringing in a stick. Oh, he went around there. All right. Yeah, that's a fun sizer. Oh, fun size kitty. Come on up here, kitty. Let's go around this other rod. Get up here on the shore, good buddy. Welcome to the video. All right, y'all, there it is, fish number one. Old fun size blue. I'll take it, man. Got the first bite today. Hopefully it ain't the last. It ain't one of them chunks that we threw out, so he either ate it or knocked it off a hook, so we'll get another one on out there, but off to a good start. We'll see you later, fish. Where you going? You gonna hop on the kayak and go home with me? He says, heck with that, buddy. He gone. He out of here. All right, guys, well, let's get another bait on and I'll get back over here to my chair. I've done some walking around out here on the shore. I've mentioned that in other bank fishing videos. I like to explore a little bit, take a look around, see what these bass fishermen have left me. I actually did find a little treasure over here. It's been here a while apparently because looks like the hooks have rusted off of it. But that was somebody's $10 magic plug right there. They caught all them big bass their favorite plug and they lost it in a tree. Anyway, let me get over here and get us another bait on. We're gonna catch another one. So while we wait on the next fish to bite, I want to give a quick shout out to today's video sponsor, The Ridge. The Ridge offers a variety of products, including ultra compact wallets like this model here. This is the carbon fiber 3K model that I personally use. Holds up to 12 cards plus your cash and just replaces those old bulky leather bifold and trifold wallets that we all grew up using. So if you want to check out this model or any of the other products that they have to offer, go to ridge.com/kayak. I'll have the link down in the video description below. And while you're there, be sure to use the promo code KAYAK. That'll save you 15% off your order. Now, back to the fishing action. Y'all, I got a surprise fish on here. This one was a surprise. I didn't know he had hit. I'm reeling in my lines to move spots. We got one on. If I told y'all how much I hate them old ski boats and wake boats and stuff. We just now into March, got a little bit of warm weather. Boy, it's brought them out like mosquitoes at a summer picnic. I've been rocked with, that's probably why I didn't notice the dang fish hitting on this. These damn wakeboarders and ski boats keep going by, tearing up the water. It's just a small one here. This one here ain't gonna make me change my mind about leaving this spot. Figure I can't do no worse back up in the shallows. We'll go try it. You know, find an area on the bank and hit it for an hour or two, and if I don't get nothing there, I'll move on and find another one. There he is. Small kitty. We'll see you, buddy. You gonna sit there and think about it? You gonna take your seashell home with you and show your mama? Look at him. He's just curling up here beside my leg. Lord, he's an affectionate little thing. It's like a little puppy dog right here. There he goes. Lord, don't take off with my line now. You get hooked again. All right. Well, that was unexpected catch there. Didn't see my rod tip get hit at all, but start to reel it in and I got a fish on there. Probably again because these damn ski boats keep going in and out of this creek here and rocking the water up and down, and you know, the kayak keeps moving and whatnot. So either way, nice surprise, but I'm still gonna reel these other lines in, move on back and see what we can get. Oh, right here, look at this. First fish on the new spot. First fish on the new spot. That's on a tail piece. On old skipjack tail. Oh, okay, there he is coming at me. Well, y'all, I found me another spot here, but it's exposed to the wind. There's a ton of bait in here though. That's why I chose this spot. Let's get this old thing in. Well, he's a little old thing and he's thrown my tail off. Goodness gracious. Get up here, fish. You done thrown my tail off. I'm gonna stand this way with the wind blowing at my back. Maybe I can tell you what's going on while I get him unhooked. But this creek, like I mentioned there, it's got several little side chutes in it. There's that guy. Get on out of here, yo thief. You could at least give me the tail back. There he goes. But anyway, I'll get it out eventually. This creek's got all these different little branches in it, little coves and whatnot. And so with our water level being up right now, a lot of these places in these coves are just inaccessible. The overhanging trees and whatnot, I can't cast. I don't have enough room on the bank to pull the kayak up on. But I was going in and out of some of them, just looking for places to fish. There's that rod getting hit now. We may get another one here while the camera's going. He won't, he's messing with it. But I was looking for places that I could pull up on the bank, and I was watching my graph. And this particular little pocket here, for whatever reason, has a ton of bait in it. A lot more than what I saw in the other ones. And so I found a little clearing here, you know, just enough for me to pull the kayak up on the shore, cast some baits out. and I've been here 10 minutes or so maybe, and we got that dink right there. So I'm gonna try it here. The disadvantage to this spot right now, and hopefully it's not picking up real bad on the microphone, I got my back to it, is the wind. The wind's cranking out here today. It's supposed to get worse through the afternoon, 25 plus miles an hour. So thankfully it's blowing down this creek, which is probably one of the reasons why there's so much bait in here, but it's gonna be a nuisance for filming, but we'll make it work. We'll get through it. I'm a YouTube professional, folks. We gonna make it work. I'm gonna reel up my slack on this one here. It dink knocks some slack in it. But anyway, same setup before, skipjack on all 4 rods, 2 midsections, a head, and a tail. I'm gonna throw another tail out there. We'll see if we can get some more. There it is, next bait going out, skipjack tail. Out it goes. Again, kind of the same scenario. That's a shorter cast. I'm fan casting my baits out, varying distances also, just trying to cover a different range, get a range of depths, space these things out. This far rod over here is getting worked. I'm gonna crank down on it because I think he's got it. Yeah, he does have it. He does. Got another one here. I can't remember what bait this one was. Midsection maybe? I think I got midsection head, midsection tail. I think that's how I staggered them out. Y'all know me, as soon as I do something anymore, I'm getting old. I done forgot it 5 minutes after I do something. One of these days I'm gonna get me some of that ginkgo biloba. It's supposed to help with that. Now, it probably works like snake oil, but it can't hurt. Might help me remember something. It's another small. Hopefully give us the bait back just so I can remember what I need to throw out next. And by gosh, he didn't. These fish today, man, they being a little bit stingy with them baits, ain't they? Yeah, I'm talking about you, mister. I called you stingy. You old entitled thing. You like the children of America, you just entitled. He's gonna bite me for it now too. All right. Well, give me the hook back, fish. There we go. What do you think about it? You got anything to say? You got the sun behind a cloud and it's behind you. There's a big shadow on you. You ain't even getting your close up here. Your modeling career ain't going nowhere, fish. You need a better portrait than that. You at least got to have a headshot. We've hurt his feelings. We've hurt that in his feelings, y'all. I feel bad about it. But I'm gonna find me another midsection, I guess. I'm pretty confident that's what that was on there. There's just the next bait. Bombs away. Sling it out there. I got my Signature Series rods here with me today. Got the bank extension on, makes these rods 8 feet with a surf rod like handle. So places like this where, you know, I don't need necessarily a 10, 12 foot surf rod to get my baits out. I don't need that. It's not that far a distance. But I do need a little bit more distance than what I can get than if I had this in the kayak mode where it's 7 foot long with a short handle. I need to be able to cast a little bit farther than what I can do with that. So again, I just keep these bank extensions in my camera bag, and a day like today when I want to pull up on the bank, takes 2 seconds, screw those handle extensions in, and now I've went from a 7 foot kayak rod with a short handle to an 8 foot bank rod with a long handle where I can get some longer casts. So they're great rods. You can get them at catfishsumo.com. And that's my sales pitch for the day on the rods. Rod right there, the rod tip's got a little weight on it. Let's just reel us another one in. It'd been a minute. don't know actually, in actuality, how long it's been, y'all, but it's been a while. I just been sitting over there candy crushing. I think I'm on level 3,600 and something. I've been candy crushing a long time. I'll do that till I run out of lives, and then I'll listen to some Jim Cornette if he's got new stuff up there. I like to hear them old wrestling stories from back when it was watchable. Back in the 80s when I was growing up. That new stuff today, it's unbearable. But in the old days, in my youth, let's see what, speaking of youth, I think we got a youth catfish here. He's wanting to go over there, the other side of the kayak. If he's bigger, I'd let him. We'd land him over there. But when they this size, they're gonna get landed on whichever side I'm reeling them in on. And if you don't like it, fish, you can go home and tell your mama on me. Another small boy. Happy to see you, fish. Been a little while. Actually, I think he's barely hooked. There we go. I didn't even have to lay hands on you. You lucky fish. I'm sorry you missed out on the privilege. Well, guys, I got some plans this afternoon, so I'm gonna have to take off. But, you know, today, at least numbers-wise, was a lot more productive than yesterday when I only got one fish. But the quality yesterday, that one fish was bigger than anything I got out here today. But that's fishing, man. You gotta take what the river gives you. But a day like today, with the wind how it is, I could have been out in the kayak and fished somewhere in this creek because it's kind of shielded and protected. But out in the main channel, there wouldn't have been no way. But coming up here, you know, finding me a bank spot or a couple bank spots today, don't matter what the wind's doing, I can just pull up on the shore and do my thing. And thankfully, we did have some fish cooperate to, hold on. Yeah, that one right there got hit. I thought we might get us a little bonus fish as I'm wrapping this thing up. We'll see if he comes back for it. If I have something else hit before I get done reeling everything in, we might have a bonus fish. Otherwise, the fish we got is the fish we got. So I hope y'all enjoyed the video. We'll see you again soon. Thanks for watching.